There we go, guys, that's how I'm going. A double dropper loop trace with a little float on the top hook. And then top hook I've got a thin sliver of Adcan langoustine with 2 cracker shrimps. And on the bottom I've got a nice head-on prawn with all the gut. And the other sliver of langoustine with it. So it's a little bit of a bigger bait on the bottom and a little bit of a smaller bait on the top. And we've persuaded Andrew to show you his famous bluefish sand prawn bait, which is a guarded secret, but he's going to share it with us today, so look out for that one. I'm going to go and have a throw salon.
Okay guys, I'm going to put my prawns here. You can check my trays there. But always your sinker must be long, so that when you pull your line out, so it mustn't catch on the rocks. The sinker must be long and the hook must be shorter. So I'm going to put a bluefish bait now. Take one like that, put it in a bag. You throw all the way to the head, and you take a second one through the head also, and you take 3 of them just on the top. Second one, and the second one, then the third one, then it's around. Tie it in cotton. There we go. Nice one, eh? I'm gonna catch myself a bluefish.
I'm starting to go with my Daiwa Saltiga 4500 spinning for the new tangle-free guides. Throw up to about 3, it says rated 3 ounce, but actually throw up to about a 4 ounce sinker. I've got a Daiwa wind cast, and I've got 50 pound Daiwa tournament braid. Now you may think 50 pounds really thick, heavy, but it's actually very thin for the strength of it. It's very thin. It's also nice because it's dual purpose. And then for my leader, I've got 049 Siglon fluorocarbon with a dropper loop. You can see there how it comes out like that. And just on my top bait, I'm fishing a 2-hook trace here because you can get away with it most of the time. On the top trace, I'm just using a little cracker bait. Natural bait, fresh bait, the best way to go. On the bottom, I've just done a chocolate blob and I've just smashed in a bit of a prawn head into there just to give it a little bit more flavour. And with these conditions like it's not moving too much, I like to go with a just a normal teardrop sinker. Now if it's washing a lot, I prefer to go the wire grapnel and loosen the wire, so when you do want to come loose, it just pulls out. But what I've done is I've oversized by 1 ounce. It's 4 ounce, so it sits nicely, but it doesn't get jammed. And just above there, I put a little granny knot in. It's just a bit of a weakener just to break that loop. The reason I go drop a loop, I said it before, I just don't like hardware in the water, and I've noticed the difference in getting more bites without swivels. Personal thing, may not be the case, but for me it works. So, and that's sort of the gear we're using here.
Yeah, I got a lesser that I followed to the tail, yeah, it looks like. That's why he was acting a bit like a bluefish, because he's actually not even hooked, he's just tail wrapped with a sinker. This is one of the subspecies you'll catch while targeting, especially if you're fishing over a little bit of sand. My thinker moved a bit, obviously went and sat on the bank. And the little lesser guitar fish fooled me. There we go. Your lesser guitar fish, let's get him back in the water. Cheers, bud.
Hey! Not exactly what its intended species target species. Looks like an eel-tailed barbel. Down on the bottom on the chocolate blob bait. That has got to be one of the more ugliest species I think I've ever caught. Anyway, we've been trying all over the place. Conditions once again aren't the greatest for bronze bream. The thing that you do with bronze bream is you fish in the worst conditions where you can't fish anywhere else. But normally that's big sea or windy and the bronze bream is still eating that. Today we've got blue water, calm sea, it's not ideal, and southeast wind, far from ideal. But we're just trying different holes. I found this little corner hole here. Caught fish here before. I'm going to come back, persevere, and hopefully get a bronze bream. Not so small. Hey! Little piggy! Hey! Alright. That's a little bonus fish. Not the biggest fish in the world. You can see he's going mad now. Way undersized. I think it's supposed to be 60 centimeters to keep. And anyway, it's one of those fish that you want to let go anyway. They've been heavily targeted in the previous years and not really looked after, so even if you do get a nice size, nice to take some pictures and let them go. I was going to take the hook out, got him on the bottom on the chocolate blob bait. And my saving grace there was 2 hooks. I duffed the bite 2 minutes before that. I got the bite and then struck and missed. I left it there and I waited and he came back again. Whether it was that fish or another fish, I don't know.
Hard giant fishing down Shelly Beach. Melo didn't get bluefish, but we got some other fish. It was good.
Well done, Andrew. Thanks for showing us that lovely, lovely bait. And folks, use that one because believe me, I've seen him catch lots of fish on it. Ready?
Cheers,
Nice
boys.
little
Thanks very much.
pig-nosed grunter boy.
Exotic species of the day.
One shot.